Hello, my friends. Let's play a little bit more Mario 3D All-Stars. I've got my Nintendo Switch Pro controller here. I actually have the Nintendo hooked up to the Genki Stealth Dock again. This is proving to be a very handy device. I can just put my Switch down right there, and it's plugged in, and it's all going through the systems here. And we are going to jump in and play a little bit more. You guys are going to join me on the 3D All-Stars Star Hunt that I continue to be on. I played a lot of this over the weekend, and boy, it is... there's some challenges associated with how long it's been since I've played these titles, specifically Super Mario 64. I found playing Super Mario Sunshine a lot more manageable. But thank you for joining me today on this Adventures in Streaming that I'm on. Hi there. Hi there. Adrian Leon, it's good to see you again. And Hiram Abatua, good to see you. What's up, Vic? I like the little the sunglasses that you have on there. That's great. What's up, Vic and everybody? Mr. M 9991, and Clayton Cockle says, I just got the physical collection yesterday at the Walmart. The way everyone was talking, like it wasn't possible to get it physically. I'm really excited to play through Sunshine. And PlayStation Loyalist says hello, but still not so loyal that you won't jump onto a Nintendo Switch stream. Okay, so let's check this out. I played a lot of Super Mario 64 in the previous stream. And again, let me know how the audio mix is, okay? I can adjust some of the parameters here. I played a lot of this Super Mario 64. Adrian Leon has just beat the whole game. That's impressive, man. And then I played quite a bit of this over the weekend. And I haven't really touched Super Mario Galaxy. So why don't I start with Super Mario Galaxy, which I know is a bit weird. And Ben Bunker is playing Super Mario 64 for the very first time. So for anybody that hasn't seen this is basically it. The front end, you get a little bit of info, a blurb about when this game came out in 1996, Super Mario Sunshine 2002, and 2007 for Galaxy, for the Wii. And then you also get soundtracks. And then if you pop in, it's like the Smash Brothers kind of setup there, and you can listen to the different tracks, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of great music in these games. And then you can just jump right in. So let's play a Wii game on the Nintendo Switch. How does that sound? Blair Farrell, you can 100% Mario 64 in a day or so. I think a lot of people replay it a lot. I know I do. Blair, I am so rusty, and I'm finding so many challenges with the camera. It's taken me a lot longer to get the stars than I would care to admit. My N64 is on the fritz. I really got envious of everyone playing this over the weekend. Oh, that sucks, brother. Imperium says, are these your first run-throughs of the game? I've played a little bit of each of them. And of course I reviewed all these when they came out. But let's play Super Mario Galaxy. All right? Let's jump in. And I know that one of the different things with this is I need to use the... I'm going to unplug this. I'm going to untether the charge here. I need to use the controller and point it at the TV and then select Mario. So I'm using the controller like I would use the Wiimote, which is weird. So I haven't got any stars in this. I think I played through some of the opening bit because the clock was ticking on the last time I played some of this. I think I had the interview with Greg Kasavin for Vic's Basement right after. Oh, great. So we'll start right from the very beginning. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. I'm always working on my old man voices when I read my kids' stories. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, where once every 100 years, held every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle.
The mix is
on the night of
weird.
the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you from Peach.
Blair Farrell, seriously? That's awesome. To narrate Galaxy. Mr. M9991 wants me to be Sean Connery narrating this thing. I've been trying to work on my on my Ian McKellen, my Gandalf. I'm trying to interpret. I'm reading Harry Potter to my daughter, and I'm trying to interpret Dumbledore as Gandalf. And it's okay. I do a lot of voices in those books. It's fun though. It scratches that acting itch that I haven't been able to act in a long time. This guy's saying something to me? Are you collecting Starbits? Alright. So I don't think I need these yet too much. I will later. Beautiful looking game. I'm the man now, dog. I will definitely stream some Mafia Definitive Edition. That'd be amazing. Alright. Let's get into some action. I am using the AverMedia 2 Plus card. I have been noticing I've been getting a few hiccups. So let me know how you're liking the stream and how it's all sort of flowing. But I'm trying to figure it out so it's as smooth as possible and looks good. It should be outputting at 1080p, 60 frames per second. Tiago Santos, good to see you. Tyler Fisher, great to see you. The camera is fine, Tyler Fisher saying about the N64 game. Webcam is good, sound is good, and video is good. Rockin'. Thank you. Stream looks good. Thank you, Hiram. PlayStation Loyalist says, as crispy as fried chicken. Love it. Marco A, good to see you. Right on. Hip Hop Dan is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Whoa, technology improved immediately in this cut sequence. What the heck? Panic and fear. That's awesome. I think I'm just going to Peach's castle if I'm not correct. I'm trying to save her. Okay. Can't do anything with that yet. So they've been crystallized. Gorgeous. What a huge leap up from the 1996 Super Mario 64. Graham Coombe is back. What language is Bowser speaking? Big. You were there for the invention of the wheel. You should find the Mario 64 controls to be that of magic. True. I was there for the Atari 2600. Was completely floored by that technology. I've been there for almost every aspect of this industry, just blowing my mind. You guys should have seen my face when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out. I was not prepared. Marco A, that Microsoft Bethesda news, still rocking, still reeling on that, man. That is huge. I've known people at Xbox and at Bethesda for a long time, and I know that deal, although it makes a lot of sense, could not have been an easy one to navigate through so that everybody came away happy. Mario! It's pretty hard to complain about this collection, Graham. I mean, you can... Trust me, I will complain when I review this. But you sure get a lot of fun and a lot of awesome gaming in this collection. Carmack is also thinking of returning to games because of Microsoft getting Bethesda. Tiago, yeah, Sam Miskovich and I were talking about that in our stream earlier today. I'm a streamer now, by the way. I stream. All right. Let's cruise around on this trippy, mind-bending world that we get to go upside down on. It's a shitload of money, add Star Wars and Marvel purchases, and still under $7.5 billion. True, right, Marco A? Well, I mean, that speaks to not just the brands that they have, but the potential for more, right? And owning those brands opens up the, you know, like the Fallout, the inevitable Fallout movie and the inevitable Dishonored movie and TV series. Like, all of that stuff is coming, and Microsoft knows that. I wonder if they've reclaimed their investment into Minecraft already, into Mojang. Or Mojang, yeah. Mojang. That's that's that board game type thing, like dominoes. Mojang, yeah. Let's play hide and seek. If you can catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. Okay. This is like an acid trip right away. You're like, what is happening? Ah, I fell through the world, man. Oh my God, man. Scoob. I'm falling through the world, man. Oh, there's one. Okay, got one. Cool. This control's all right. Yes. Different controls then. Got you. 64, which I have to kind of retrain myself. I've been playing a lot more Mario 64, so this is going to play a little bit different. It's amazing how well the latter two games in this collection hold up. It's a testament to the beautiful art direction Nintendo often employs. Absolutely, Abby Jameson. Very accurate and on-point comment right there. Jamie Andrews, can Microsoft purchase EA so we can get the Madden franchise back on track too? Lots of laughs. Jamie Andrews, good comment there. Certainly, people quite angry with the Madden franchise right now. I got some heat for my review of Madden NFL 21, and I enjoyed the game. But what they are doing is they're partnering on EA Play. I don't know if everybody's seen that, but EA Play is going to be included as part of Game Pass for no extra price or no extra cost. So that means early access to a lot of EA games, and then some EA deals and stuff, which is pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to talk to this star. I should have hidden in the grass. I should have hidden in the grass. Oh, man. This is so trippy that you're upside down like this. All right. And then we'll talk to this star. Was that the... Oh, same guy. Okay. Can I shoot him with the star thing? What happens when you do? What does he say? Yum! Oh, he eats them. Interesting. Alright, so I'm pointing the controller at the TV and I'm activating the cursor that way. And this guy, that's the third one, yes? Or was that the second one? Ah, if I'd only hidden in the pipe. Okay. Oh, so the rabbits transform into stars. I'm keeping up with this narrative. I'm here, guys. I'm here for this. So this one, I fall through the world. I've gone into one pipe. What's this? There's a little butterfly over there. Did I go into this pipe over here? Let's go into this pipe. Imagine explaining this game to somebody. So you go into this tiny planet, and you go upside down in the planet, and you run into these bunnies, and if you catch them, they turn into stars. And if you throw star pieces at them, they eat them, and they say yum. And then, if you collect all the bunnies that turn into stars, they tell you what this game is all about. And you can also jump into pipes. The end. Okay. It does look so good, doesn't it, Abby? All right. It's very odd to be upside down jumping onto the roof here. So I'm looking for the third rabbit. There he is. As if on cue. Got you. Can't believe I let myself get caught. All right. Wow, you caught all of us. Maybe you can really help Mama. With all the gaming goodness Microsoft is putting in Game Pass, when am I supposed to work? Microsoft, figure out cloning. On your review, that is Victor. And then Miyamoto saying, love it, ship it. Elmer Fudd, pesky wabbit. All right, let's go talk to, what's this lady's name again? I forgot her name. I know, don't harass me. I don't know all the names. I'm gonna say Starfina. No. Fiona. No. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina, not Fiona, not Starry Fina. Ksh, ksh. I watch over and protect the cosmos. Been watching your content since I was 14. Thanks for all the great content over the years. Thank you, Sean. Thanks for being here. This is very cool. In 2020, I've discovered you can stream. It's the future. You can chat with people while you play a game, and it's all happening. It's so rad. Okay, Luma, can you give this power? I will entrust you with his care. Boom. Now I can fly from world to world. You may see some of my friends on Nintendo Switch pop up. Actually, I think I'm covering it with my window there. You have the ability to spin now. Shake, or I can also spin with Y. Okay. Disaster has struck us just as it has visited with you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the grand stars. Watching EPN since 97. Finite Joy. He's took it off. He deleted. She's my main. She's my main in Mario Kart at the arcade. Well, there you go. Blair Farrell, here we go. I hope you can rescue the grand stars. May the stars shine down on you. All right, here we go. The streams have been a lot of fun to watch. Glad to see more of these happening. Thanks, Graham. Obviously this is, I had to figure out some OBS stuff, but this is obviously, like, I'm still going to be sort of giving you my analysis of this game and my experience of it. So this is kind of helping me through it, which is pretty rad. So it's kind of like two purposes here. Wow, that is some nice webcam quality. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for that. That's Princess Peach's fart. That's never been complimented by a fart before. That's new. Okay, so I bash these, and I can do some jumping. This is a launch star. Shake or press Y when you're near one to shoot through space like a comet. Abby Jameson, after a few hours, I was finally able to order those Mario 35th anniversary pins. Can we be done with crashing websites for a while? I didn't even try that. I mean, I loaded up MyNintendo.com to see what but it was like, I've done a little bit too much of this recently. Okay. And then, I don't know who's picking up the Series X or the Series S tomorrow, but that all begins anew tomorrow. Okay, here we go. Wow. Gorgeous. Hi there, good to see you. I have some bad news, though. See, I had a launch star all ready for you, but a meteor smashed it up. You can't leave without it, so find all the star chips to fix it. Oh, and be sure not to fall in that black hole. Important safety tip. Okay. Oh, man. The feels, the memories. Nintendo better get busy bringing all the Wii and GameCube and Nintendo 64 stuff they've made to this machine, yeah? I member buried them that next year is the 25th anniversary of Wave Race 64. Any fans of that franchise out there? Got it. Okay. So they take it nice and easy with you in the first couple of levels. All right, all right. The music, right? Kind of just spits you out. That's gorgeous. Let me know if it's too loud or how it's all sounding and stuff, okay? Oh my god, I love this freaking game. You know what's cool, right? Like when you have these remasters, because of course I played these when they came out a lot. But you guys, you know my job. Like I've got to play the new things. I've got to move on, and I never have time to go back to these things. And that's what these remakes and remasters allow you to do. Not only do they introduce them as brand new things to people that missed out the first time, but it's such a treat. It's such a thrill to play these games again. Oh, Mario. Yeah, it would have been cool if Galaxy and Sunshine had some haptic feedback, rumble for star bits and water inside the Joy-Cons. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Mario. That's very sweet. Thank you for that super chat. You rock. Yeah, I'm going to have some, some criticisms to bring up about this collection. It does feel like a little more TLC could have been provided. But the games, the core games are here, and they're crazy good and crazy fun to play, and obviously incredibly important. And I don't, maybe there's maybe it's a couple things. Maybe the pandemic has, interfered with this year with Nintendo's ability to do everything that it wants to do. Like it's weird that Mario Galaxy 2 isn't on here. But then also maybe there's some planning for the 40-year anniversary, and we know new hardware is coming, and we know new software is coming. Like it's not like Nintendo's just sitting around, like they have a lot of stuff going on. But boy, did this convert to 1080p in a beautiful way, huh? Just gorgeous. In the era of digital eclipse, bare bones is a little rough. Look at all the stuff that went into Lion King and Aladdin combo last year. Yes, absolutely, Blair Farrell. Good point. We actually got to contribute a little bit to that. We shot some of the interviews for those guys. That was a tremendous amount of fun, and I want to do that a lot more with developers all over the place, because, yeah, totally. We should have got some video interviews on this collection, too. Very good point, Blair. Come on! Yeah, the Samurai Showdown collection that Digital Eclipse worked on as well is incredible. Luke Roberts, huge TT Games fan. I absolutely will be talking to those guys. It's been a while since I had, what's his name? Spiky-haired guy. I'm blanking on his name. He's an awesome dude. Arthur Parsons. He was one of my favorite guests on Vic's Basement back in 2018, I believe. Wonderful guy. And they've got some hotness to talk about with Star Wars. What's the best 3D Mario game of all time? I think Odyssey or Galaxy 1. Oh, 3D Mario game of all time. I think Odyssey or Galaxy 1 takes the cake. Panda's uncle with the very hard question. How can you not include Super Mario 64 on that list, purely for what it did to the medium and for Mario? This guy is big. I haven't been paying attention, so I don't know what to do. Okay, I knock him over, and then I go bash him. Kaboof! Goodbye! Got the key. Awesome! Yeah, Nintendo with the perfect ability to make you feel like you're awesome at the early stages of the game, and then to gently tell you, not so awesome, a couple stages later. Okay, alright. So those tuning forks are very handy. Okay, did I come out of this thing? No, I didn't go into here. Hurry, down here. Okay, here we go. Blair Farrell, Arthur is good people, absolutely. Reached out to him last year about a project, couldn't make it work because of legal stuff, but he really gave me... Yeah, he's an amazing guy. Honestly, nothing burns me up more than seeing game developers trashed or hate thrown at them, because honestly all they want to do is entertain us. It doesn't always work. There are often major issues that impede that ability to entertain us, but they devote vast amounts of time and money and passion and love to try to entertain us, and I respect that immensely. Missed a couple comments here. I hope Nintendo will decide to release Super Mario Galaxy 2 on Switch. Adrian Leon. I think we're all in agreement with that, yeah? Unless they do a Super Mario All-Stars 2, 3D All-Stars 2, and then maybe they include Galaxy and 3D World games, 3D Land, and Odyssey in some huge, massive Switch 2 collection or something. Or a massive mega one where they include all the Mario games in 5 years. I just, I really want them to, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just chatting. Turn off the flip switches on the floor to shut down this machine. Okay, am I doing that? Okay. I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. I was thinking about more of these, oh, I see, all of these things have to go blue. I was thinking of more of the Nintendo emulator options in the online service, like a Game Boy Advance, or Game Boy, period. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. That would be incredible. I think that should be the next one. And then N64. Oh my god, right? I think there will be a 3D... There will be a new 3D Mario All-Stars. When is Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga coming out? Luke Roberts comes out next February, I believe. It is 2021. All right. Is this me getting my first star? I think it is, right? Yes! Woohoo! That's great. I got a grand star. I think that was it, right? This is the first one? Did I just beat the game? Beat the game. Thanks for being here when I beat the game, everybody! Oh, there's more. Okay, let's keep playing. Ah, yes, we go to Rosalina's bitchin' floating space hotel. Hopefully, they change the Star Wars Episode 9 for Lego Star Wars and make it not absolute garbage like the movie was. Attention gaming disorder with the spit and fire. When are you going to reach out to Arthur Parsons and James McLaughlin and going to interview TT Games for the upcoming Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga game? Soon, Luke. I promise, buddy. I know you really want more information on that game. Me too. I love those guys. And I love that company. You know, we did a making of for Lego Batman, which was one of my great honors. It was so fun. We got to visit TT Games and spend some time with those guys. They're incredible. Vic with the speed run. Not quite. Saying spring 2021. Never watched episode 9. Waiting for the Lego game. There you go. With the Vic thumbs up face. Hopefully next year we get a Zelda collection for the Switch. Colin McDonald. Yes. Planning Nintendo's releases for 2021. I really want like all the Metroid 2D games in a nice big bundle. You know, maybe redone with the same, if needed, if necessary, with the same TLC that Samus Returns for the 3DS. Freaking love that game. Have you heard The Mandalorian Season 2 will be released October 30th? Adrian Leon, of course. Still talk to Tommy, Brandon Switzer, of course I do. I will have him on soon. And I think what I just figured out today with the stream with Sam is we talked about the Xbox purchase of Bethesda, so please watch that video. It turned into a fantastic conversation, and you can watch the archive of it with all the chat comments and stuff. Lots of great comments in that. But I think I discovered that I can effectively do Vic's Basement as a live show. So maybe I'll have Tommy on soon, And that would allow you guys, if he's willing, that would allow all you guys to throw up some questions in real time, and we can put them in there, which would be great. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there is a chance we could use our few remaining... Okay, these round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes, such as these. But the only one that is working now, powered by the star power you restored, is this one, the terrace. Please go to the terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from there. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Then perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. Yeah. I love that you are doing so many streams, bringing back the EP live feels. Thanks, Abby Jameson. I'm figuring it out. It's fun. I was going to use the mouse to save my game, but no, I don't need to do that. I have this, but I got it. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go. The stream does stop for a bit sometimes. Anyone else? I noticed that. I don't know what to do yet. If anybody's got some helpful hips or, tips, hints or tips. What is it? Hint? Did I say hips? If anybody's got helpful hips, maybe get that looked at. No, but if anybody's got some helpful tips or hints, let me know. Still trying to make my stream as clean and as slick looking as I possibly can. I am running off of the iMac that I've had for a little while, so it's not state-of-the-art computing that we have here, but I have some pretty good stuff. It seems you might lower your bit rate, Vic. Okay, Tiago Santos. We don't. Yeah, I'll check the bit rate. I'm not going to do any of that tweaking right now. I've got it at 4,500 bit rate. Curtis Scott says it's all in the hips. And this game is so nostalgic, Panda's uncle is saying. Okay. If you need to rest, you quit and save. Okay. We don't need to rest. We're just getting started. Let's go. So this is really like the first level, right? I've been learning the game. Now I'm jumping in. I got my first real star. And here we go. It might be the way that the OBS is processing stuff. I don't know enough about streaming to have it all dialed in perfectly, but I'm learning. Marco A. Tommy T. Live rubs hands. Can't wait for the craziness. His impromptu tour of the Intellivision office was amazing. A lot of startled colleagues. Yeah, that was like classic EP television right there. Okay, so this thing, I have to jump up. There, yes. Can I get up there? Okay, what's this guy going to say? Talk. Okay. Aim for a pull star. Oh, yes, right. Aim for that. And then, there we go. Okay, here we go. All right, we are playing this game. Tutorial level, and now the awesome stuff. Leroy Jenkins, you planning to play The Long Dark on the Switch sometime? Maybe I shall. That's a good suggestion there, Adrian Leon. I'm friends with a lot of the folks that made that game and are in that game. And I haven't played it in a while. I would like to check it out again for sure. Good Egg Galaxy, let's go. Yes, it's undeniable we're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy, but I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. Let's go. All right, I'm going to bounce to full screen. And I'm gonna sit back and just play for it. Here we go. All right. Can you guys hear me okay? I want an interview with Tommy Tallarico. Oh, no. TT Games on the live stream. Luke Roberts, noted. "12 days until the dogfighting begins, Taz. I can't wait to play that freaking game. All right. Here we go. I'm going to be putting reviews together. Somebody's asking about movies. Attention Gaming Disorder. I'm going to put some reviews together around The Boys Season 2. Spoiler, I'm enjoying the hell out of that. And it looks like I'll be checking out The Right Stuff, which I absolutely adored the 80s movie, and it's coming to Disney Plus as a new series. And I think I'm going to be able to screen that pretty soon, so I'll have some thoughts on that. And stay tuned, more stuff too. To pick up star bits scattered around the galaxies, touch them with your... Okay, in handheld mode, you can also collect them by tapping directly on the screen. Collect 50 to get a 1-up, and it really wouldn't hurt to store some up. Still, in 2020, 3 years after the Nintendo Switch launched, still incredible that you can play a game of this caliber in a handheld mode. Still blows my mind. I don't know if I'll ever get used to how freaking cool the Nintendo Switch is. Maybe when the Switch 2 comes out in March 2021. That's my prediction. Should be announced maybe just after, maybe in January, yeah. I don't think they would do it before the holidays. That would hurt their sales. Alright, here we go. So gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Yeah! Getting extra lives! Okay. Their orchestral music? I feel like I'm playing this at Video Games Live. It's awesome. Okay, here we go. So good. Think how much Super Mario Odyssey benefited from the imagination that went into this game. I mean, they've all stacked on top of each other, and there's so much learning all across them, but just the perspective shifts and the challenges and the puzzles that they crafted for this and Galaxy 2, incredible. Give me that! Give me that! Where is this thing? Is it sideways? I think it is. But I can't go down that way. Alright, here we go. Hey, what do you guys think of Tom Hardy? Will I stream... what's Taz saying? No, what happened? I've been to Video Games Live. Facecam was awesome. You want the Facecam again? Okay, I'll do the Facecam. Is everything okay with the stream? Alright, here we go. Give me that! Can I get it? I don't think I can. Maybe I have to bounce off the wall. Oh, maybe I shoot it. I do, I shoot it! Guys! Alright, I'll pop the picture-in-picture back on. There we go. Does Galaxy 1 on Switch have a second player option to gather the star bits? I don't know. I should play this with my kid, and she could check that out. She is, by the way, not a fan of Super Mario 64. Until she sees me struggling with it and beating some of the levels, then she starts to pay attention. But she just finds the blockiness of Mario to be dated. She's like, I don't like this old game. That's a terrible impression of my daughter. But she sure appreciated the beauty of Sunshine, and I haven't played this with her yet. But I know she'll love it. Co-star mode is available on the Switch version, Abby Jameson, with the deets. If you get tired and want to return to the observatory, press the plus button and select return to the observatory, but you can't bring any star bits you picked up, so be careful. Okay. So, did I just come out here for that? I feel like I've just been reprimanded. Okay. What's going on in here? Yeah, star bits. Give me. Gimme. 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 I go down in this pipe right here. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I repositioned a little bit. The TV's here. I was down here before. Okay. I was also in in slouch. I was full on in slouch mode. I was in pay attention to the screen mode. Okay, I've done all this. I'm stuck. Got 1 star, don't know what to do now. Don't know what to do! Whoop. Whoop. That's cool. Alright, here we go. Oh, out of the way. Thank you. Okay, is that it? Is that all I do? Okay. Alright, so bounce about. In sinking into the couch mode. Yes, I totally was. Alright. I'm on a giant Mr. Peanut right here, it feels like. Look at the brilliant ruby stone in the middle. I love it. Cool! Gimme! And I'm creating stars all over the place! Ah! Okay. Reuben. Don't ever say I don't take you places, guys. Going all over the place in space right here. Alright. Gimme. Ouch. This is amazing. Amazing! Oh yeah, right. I keep spinning on this, that's right. It's so good. These first few levels of this game, they feel like you're, like, at a dance. I'm falling into the... Don't fall into the black hole, everybody. I feel like I'm at a dance. It's so gorgeous. Like I'm watching some ballet on stage at the New York Metropolitan or something, you know? It's just like... It's so artistic. Graceful. It's truly... This is when Mario, like, truly became a playable cartoon. Ah, into the black hole. This is not just my favorite Mario of all time, it's also probably one of my top 5, if not my top 3 games of all time. I don't even know if I appreciated how incredible this game was when it came out. It took me a long time to really fall in love with the Wii. And I felt it to be quite gimmicky when I first played a lot of games on it. And I felt, you know, the Wii waggle was a big joke back then. But late in the lifespan, I remember Scott Jones and I just both recognizing and realizing kind of together that it's just an amazing machine. Like, there was so much fantastic software on it. And I know that he loved the Galaxy games. Loves the Galaxy games. He used to talk about them all the time. Oh yeah, he used these punching bags. I guess what it was too, right? Like, I was so partial to Mario 64. And this is like Mario 64, but it's way different. I keep falling into the black hole. I should not do that. Hardware, there is no margin in that. It's all about software. Getting some business economic tips about the game industry from Marco A. All right, here we go, here we go. Oh, nice. Oh, the addiction of collecting things. It's a real thing, guys. They're shiny. Okay. There's something, I don't know, there's something more, run around in circles. It's a little bit more beautiful collecting these star bits than the coins. Can't not have a coin collection mechanic in a Mario game, though. Okay, get over here. Don't get crushed. Oh, I gotta beat this guy up. Probably a star. It's like a mini boss right here. Yes. Alright, okay, don't fall. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's go. Let's get to the next little mini planet. Love it. Love it. What is this? Some little rabbit? Whoa. Ouch. Oh, look at that. Got you. Got you! This is wonderful. Oh my god. And so, you know, consequently, I certainly appreciated the beauty and you know, was very impressed with the mechanics and everything. But I haven't gone back to play this since it came out on the original Wii. So this is great. I really hope that they add Galaxy 2 to this. It's a lot of game out of the box to play all three of these games. It's going to take many, many hours. So maybe Nintendo's plan is at Christmas or something like that, they'll let you download Galaxy 2. Who knows? Nintendo makes up its own damn rules. I'd rather have a Legend of Zelda cluster of 3D games. I want to play Twilight Princess again. That's from Taz. Ruby and I played Twilight Princess all the way through together. That was her first Zelda experience. She was telling me where to go. She was remembering all the... Like, I was clicking through a lot of the story beats and then reading her stuff as well, like a storybook. And she remembered all of the... this is my daughter I'm talking about. She remembered all of the story bits, even more than I did. Cool! Look at that. This is great. What am I doing? Oh, I gotta use the handy-dandy hammer head that you've got on the back of your tail. You've created a weapon for me to use with your own body. The irony. Kaboof! Get you! Kababoo! Come here! Give me that! Kaboof! Imagine getting knocked out by your own tail. It's so embarrassing. Oh, I feel for you, plant monster. Plant T-Rex, I feel for you. I really hope Skyward Sword comes to the Switch. It was a magical time playing that. And Skyrim back to back. Yeah, I loved Skyward Sword as well. Again, that was a lot of waggling in that game, but it was beautiful. I agree. Underappreciated, I think, as a Zelda game. But again, I think people were burning out on the Wii because of all of... Gotta be careful about what I'm doing there. Because of all of that stuff. A lot of detractors. A lot of... Very easy to be cynical about that. And I don't think calling the Wii U the Wii U did that machine any favors. 2 stars! Hi, I gonna be Runny Egg. Self-destruct. Why does the Teespring say that to the sweatshirts are only available for one more day? I don't know, Self-destruct. I don't really manage the Teespring stuff. I haven't been in there in a little bit, but I'll check it out. But I sure appreciate anybody that's picking up any EPN merch, any of our t-shirts or sweatshirts. If you actually go to epntv.com or epn.tv/merch, you will see other things that are available that are beyond Teespring, because we have stuff up on design. I always want to say Destroy All Humans. Designed by humans, including this sweatshirt. I've got 2 of these, and I love them. Zelda needs a huge AAA title with full voice acting and customized heads-up display. I like where you're going with that. I'm going to be Ninja. Yeah, I think they need to get into some voice performance. I said that in my Paper Mario review, which has incredible writing, and it's fun to read, but I think with perfect acting, it would have just been another level, another layer. As a Wii owner, I love the Nintendo exclusives, but hated the weaker ports and small amount of quality third-party games. Dakram, 13. Yeah, they flooded the market because of the install base, and there was a lot of crap. And honestly, the Switch isn't, like, in that same category, because it's more of a conventional game system. But there is certainly a feel of, especially when you go to the eShop, like, it's flooded. Okay, aim at... That's a ticket. Okay, so I'm giving this guy stuff, and then he's going to unlock another thing. So, yeah, Nintendo's got to be a little more judicious, I think, about deciding what's going to be on their machines. They basically open the floodgate, and the eShop can be overwhelming, for sure, right? Okay, so aim on that. Vic, do you have new merch coming to the store, Self-Destruct? I haven't been able to think about that, but I would like to. I've got some ideas for some shirts and things. Stay tuned. That would be cool, right? I mean, look at me. I figured out OBS. Maybe I can make some new shirts. That'd be pretty rad. Okay, where do I go? Back to Good Egg Galaxy? I need 3 to get there, so I don't have enough stars. Let's go. Good Egg Galaxy. Let's do this. Let's go get some stars, guys. We need that seal of quality back. K-Man Cash 55. I think there needs to be a little more curation. Or Blade Blur. Dude, Vic, this layout is sick. Love the webcam and the color scheme. Did you make it? If not, who did? Either way, to quote Yoda. Impressed I am. Yeah, I made this. I'm tinkering. I'm figuring things out. I did put this back there, though this is new. Well, I put the Street Fighter, the mini Street Fighter, but the Batman neon sign, which was over there when I had the camera over here, and that was that angle. I thought, I need a little bit more light back there. And that is my working Vectrex back there. Boom, right there. That works. I don't know how. It doesn't have an attract screen, so it just plays the constant death of that launch ship over and over again, but it's actually playing. But thank you, Blade Blur. Very kind. Thank you for your wonderful comment and your very kind super chat. You rock, man. Can't wait to play the finished version of your game, by the way. In case anybody doesn't know in chat, Blade Blur is on the QA team working on Toys for Bob's amazing-looking Crash 4, which the demo is out, and I streamed some of that the other day, and it kicked my butt, but I had a great time. And everybody was very patient with me as I died many, many times playing that game. Okay, back to space. Where do we go now? Oh, get this. You could shoot those star bits with zap, 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 pow. They really are leading you by the hand. Run into your enemies while they're stunned and you finish them off. Because when you think about the mind-bending qualities of this game, this was a lot, man. This was a lot for a player to kind of take in. I do remember that there were some, maybe this is part of my initial criticism with this game, there was something similar in the Ratchet and Clank games where you'd have like Clank mini elements, and you would go off and you'd run around worlds. And I remember reflecting on that when I was playing Super Mario Galaxy. Those games could all stand with a, alright, I can do a spin in the middle here. Yeah, okay. Those games could all stand with a full remaster. I know we got the first one, or remake, but the rest of them. So many good Ratchet and Clank games. I can't wait for the PS5 game. Oh man, we're spoiled. We got some good stuff coming. Billy Goat Sniffer 17. Day's been going great. Started off with a bang with the Bethesda getting swallowed up by Xbox News, which blew my freaking mind. I streamed live with Sam Miskovich from Ars Technica, and we talked about that for a while, which was a lot of fun. And then I am still in sort of the review process of the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I played a little bit of this last week, but I've got a lot more to play, and I figured, why don't I play some with you guys, which is what I'm doing. I'm doing that. Chubbs Doomer says, I'm just glad to see so many platformers making a comeback. Wish we could see a new Banjo-Kazooie, too. I like where your head is at. I freaking love Rare, and I do want them to return to their roots in some substantial ways, but obviously they're breaking down new territory. I forget, what was the name of the... Fable is coming out from Playground Games. That looks great. But they've got some trippy new ethereal, spiritual... I forget the name of it. The new one that Rare is working on. But that looks gorgeous. I can't wait for that. I want a new Twisted Metal in a completely different direction. That's from AYC Super Bob. I wouldn't mind a new Twisted Metal. I wouldn't mind David Jaffe to work on that. Vomits. I don't think anything is wrong with a company buying another. That's what I mean. Businesses are kind of meant to grow and eventually sell or close. You know, they're entities. I shouldn't fall off the earth. Oh, I can't. I can't fall off the planet. That's right. Mind bender. Okay, here we go. What do you think about good old Paper Mario? Haven't played that one in a while. Missed that game. I just played the Paper Mario game. The Paper Mario and the Origami King was a lot of fun. Okay, so I jumped to that. Oh, right. Yes, I have to be kind of... The bubble needs to be near... Right. Okay. Cool. Okay, this is coming back to me now. Now, if Sony would just buy Konami, Abby Jameson, the consolidation game is what's going on right now. I brought up in my chat with Sam that I think it's absolutely insane that no one has acquired. Oh my God, I'm blanking on their name. Oh, Platinum. That nobody has acquired Platinum. I don't know why I blanked on that. Maybe I'm looking at too many beautiful things. But talk about a developer with pedigree and great brands under its belt and just amazing talent. But they're on their own. They're an independent publisher at this point. Vomits. Yeah, but it's lazy douche rich people at Microsoft. Bill Gates probably gave them $30 million to buy up Bethesda because they lost current gen really bad. I don't know about that, Ninja. I think it's incredibly expensive as we're moving into, 4K and better game development. Like, there's an exponential growth, right? And for the medium to kind of continually wow us and impress us with what the technology allows for, it just gets more and more expensive. It becomes a much, much bigger risk. And so the companies that fund work at that scale need to grow exponentially as well, whether organically grow or have wealth in other means like Microsoft and Sony both do, and invest that wealth and take the bet that the people will come, and continue to be entertained by games at also an exponential scale, because that has been happening, but it's been smeared across all different devices. You could really say that most of the growth in games has been in mobile, and no one's going to invest AAA budgets on a mobile experience. So I think it's good news that a company as large as Microsoft is saying, we really believe in what AAA gaming means going forward, and we're gonna fund that. Because honestly, I think those are the games that really they're the most exciting to tell the stories about, and they're the games that you could point to people that don't play and say that this has cultural value and you should play. Okay, so feed. And the more people that come aboard and the more people that play, obviously the more interesting the software is going to be and the stories will be. Oh, I'm throwing them away. Eat it! Eat it! Ooh, I need 9 more. There's a few. Okay. Okay. 5. Just star bits everywhere. Love it. go back to that little happy star with the 2 flags in his hands. Where is he? There he is. Okay. That's very Kirby-esque. Colin McDonald, did you manage to get a PS5 pre-ordered? I did. I'm honestly hoping that Sony is able to get me one before the launch, however. So I've reached out. I will certainly let you know. Not just because selfishly I want the machine and I want to play all the games, but I want to make some content. I want to get some reviews and some thoughts together by launch day. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I think this is a system launch where things are coming in really hot. PlayStation had to apologize about the pre-order shenanigans already. How about you guys? Were you able to get a PS5 pre-ordered? And are you also potentially some of you or all of you diving in for an Xbox Series X or S tomorrow morning? Woohoo! I've also reached out. I want to try to have Brian Horton, who is the creative director of Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm going to have him in Vic's basement soon, presumably, hopefully, working with Sony and Insomniac to make that happen. Huge fan of Brian's, though. He's had a nice long career in games, worked on the Tomb Raider franchise at Crystal Dynamics, and lots of other good stuff, too. And Miles is the game it's the #1 game that I'm most excited about. It's Cyberpunk and Star Wars Squadrons. They're right up there, but Miles is what I cannot freaking wait. You guys know how much I love Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. I'm getting neither. Getting an RTX 3080 card. That's from that's from Clubs Doomer. And Graham Coombe, I'm going to get a Series X eventually, but probably not this year. I will wait 5 years. Hi there. I think a lot of people are going to wait, and that's very wise. The economic uncertainties, and I think there could also be some issues with some of this launch hardware because it was made in a rush. Like these were not so months. And I really hope that's not the case, but we've certainly seen consoles that have launched with some problems in the past. And I don't want that to be, but I would not be shocked if there are some technical things, some hiccups. I mean, we haven't even seen the front end. We haven't even seen how the games run. Like, no one's popped in a disc on a PlayStation 5 and shown us how it all loads up in it. We had a lot of promises of how fast things load and how fast you can jump in and play. But we've yet to have seen any of that, right? Remember the Switch launch video where we had all those ridiculously attractive young people playing games at parties and outside of like outdoor basketball? And then they had their Switch all hooked up. But it was a pretty amazing showcase to show you exactly what this system was, And I feel like, and why it was so different and so cool. I feel like both Xbox and Sony, they could have done something a little bit similar to kind of show us just exactly how these and filmed in Vancouver. That's right, came on Kosh. That was awesome. But you guys know what I'm saying. There's a lot of trust going into the launch of these machines. Wolf Pack 6 says, I've always hated the PlayStation controller. Wow. I guess people have their faves. They need to just change it to the staggered thumbsticks. Okay. I have the disc 1 pre-ordered for now. I usually wait for about a year or so. Wilden. Yeah, it's a crazy freaking time, man. And also the comments from both hardware manufacturers about their, the commentary and the commitment to publish games on existing platforms. That's a real thing. Like, people are still going to be able to play Miles on the PS4 and some of the Xbox launch stuff. I still don't have a. I guess tomorrow we may, or I don't really know what. You guys know what's exactly going to be available when the Xbox One, when the Xbox Series systems launch? What are the games that are going to be out for that day, or for within a couple of weeks or something? I don't know. I don't have that list in front of me. I can't quite recall. Okay, so what do? I shoot this thing. Oh, I see. So I bounce up there. Okay. Let's go. Nope. Can't do it. Okay, so now I'm up here. Alright. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so I wanted to... Okay. I gotta do this whole thing again. Gotcha. Okay. So I wait for those... things. Okay, jump down. Groovy. Trippy. This is a total brain teaser of a game. Okay. Groovy. Okay. Kapow! Okay, now I'm jumping. No. Oh, run, run, run! No! Squished! Vic, do you ever think we'll see a Doom crossover with Halo? Yeah, very possible, Vomits. Hip-hop, pre-C19, we were so excited to see EP live at Vancouver. Oh, yeah. At VFS, hope it can happen when the time is right. Hip-hop Dan, yes, absolutely. I chat with people from the Vancouver Film School quite often. I host events and stuff with them. The last couple things I've been doing with them have been all virtual. But yeah, we all feel terrible that we're not working together, and I'm not making the show out of their cafe space. We had such a good thing going. We were getting movie Wednesdays together just before movies were coming out. People from the audience were able to go and see the show with me, and then I'd go off and shoot the review afterwards. And all the studios were working with us on that, and they were all super happy to do that, which was really cool. And then boom, shut it all down. Halo can't even get their own selves together at the moment, much less collaborate with Doom. I think we're going to see a lot of change happen across the studios. I mean, that's the other thing, right? Like, one of the major things that I recognize about the video game business, because it's always kind of redefining itself and it's figuring itself out in a million different ways. But there, as we're seeing with Unity and Unreal Engine development, sometimes it's just better to, you know, use some proven tech and some proven, processes to build stuff. And I think that's kind of an exciting opportunity with these deals. You know, each one of these devs is going to be able to learn so much from the other, and conceivably and hopefully make better stuff because of it. Okay, so what can I do here? Can I jump? Yes, I can. Oh, my goodness. I wanted to go down there, but I guess I can't. Well, I'm inside the thing, and then I go here and I bust out of there. That's right. Cool! Love it. I'm unsure about what next-gen console to get. I might wait for 6 months to a year and see how both of these consoles go before I decide to which one to buy first, if not both consoles at once. Adrian Leon, that is a very wise way to proceed. There is going to be undoubtedly some pretty interesting stumbles and big lessons learned as these machines come in. They're coming in hot. There's no way they're not. There's a lot of, like, laying the tracks down while the train is on them. But that, I mean, that happens generally, but in a year like this, I mean, just look at that PlayStation 5 pre-order nonsense. That was insane. I saw, I think it was Austin Walker from Waypoint, or Patrick from Patrick Klepek. I'm not sure where he's at right now. Oh, I think he's still at Vice. Basically saying that you have this awesome video, and then at the end of it, we learn about the pre-orders from Jeff Keighley's Twitter. And that's the way that PlayStation ran that. Which was crazy. And then it was supposed to be the next day, but then all of the stuff was starting to open up that evening. And, oh, right, I've got to use momentum. Yeah, it was crazy. Did anybody have a nightmare, or did it, like, almost get it and then not get it? Have a terrible time with the pre-orders and said, nah, I'm out, screw it. It'd be interesting to find out if people are just like anti-PlayStation 5 because of the way that the pre-orders were handled on that first night. Come on! What do I do here? Can I... No. Okay, so I have to use... Ah, yes, okay. Got you. There we go, got it. Bam! Alright. Vic, how are you? Hope you are enjoying this game so far. Crisco, I really am. This is beautiful. Did you get your PS5? I do have one coming on the way. Yes, Vic, what are your thoughts on the PlayStation Plus collection for PS5? Fantastic. A terrific countermeasure to what Xbox is providing through Game Pass. PS5 pre-orders brought back memories of the Saturn surprise launch. Abby Jameson, oh my God, yes, you're taking me back. I was at that E3. Was it Tom Kalinske? I think it was Tom Kalinske who was up on stage. That's so funny, because I've talked to Tom a couple of times. He's wonderful. Yeah, Tom Kalinske at E3 saying, and you can buy the Saturn tomorrow. But it was today in some retail. It was just a total, nobody was ready. Retailers weren't ready, developers weren't ready, public wasn't ready. But it launched. Self-destruct. Oh, okay, Vic, I just bought a mug. I'm so excited. Oh, you rock, Self-destruct. Thank you very much. I want my Intellivision. Ready, G. I can't wait to show off my EPN mug at work. You are the best. Thank you so much. Swing across RJ giving me some tips right there. I've got somebody that punched in, I think, from Japan, which is cool. Can't read that, though. Where can I buy that mug too? We have it on the store. I don't know. Is it down below? There's some links or something where you can click on them and you can get stuff from Teespring. Okay. So I have 3 of these now, right? So I can go to a different galaxy. Let's do it. If only we could collect stars on this reality, on this planet, and go to different galaxies. Okay, here we go. Honey Hive. Oh, yes, I think we fly with the bees. I want my NTV. Man, I forgot about the Saturn craziness. It was nuts, Mr. M9991. Let's go. Chico, I almost got mine, but wasn't able to on the end. Maybe it's a sign. I think I'll wait for a bit, maybe a week or two after they come out. There seems to always be a problem with the first batch. Yeah, again, wise. A person my mom worked with leased a Wii from Easy Home for her kid. By the end, they paid a lot more than what it was worth. That shortage was insane for the Wii. Yeah, there always is a little bit of craziness at console launch, isn't there? I mean, look at the Switch still. There's shortages out there. Welcome to the Honey Hive Kingdom. Our queen rules this land. You can see a little bit of the dated quality of the game in these textures here, eh? Look at that. Looks a little N64-ish. New bees must greet Her Highness Queen Bee. Ooh. I actually haven't ever touched the camera. I've just noticed that. I haven't even... That's interesting. Do I get the bee suit here? I can't remember if this was the bee suit game. Do I want to fly high? Yes, I do. How do I do it? Tell me, bee. Somebody asking about, Crisco, about the soldering on the PS4. No, I don't remember that. That sucks. I had the launch PS4 running for a long time, and then I I bought a Pro and switched to that, and then the PlayStation, and then the Spider-Man Pro came out, and I bought that, and that's what I use now. Didn't need that Spider-Man Pro, but it had Spider-Man on it, so I bought it. And my wife loves that story. There are rumors about a new Super Monkey Ball. I really hope they're working on one. Sega just needs to wake up, man. Unleash the dragon. Let's see all the stuff. New versions of all the things. Love you, Sega. Love you. Kevin Smitty reminiscing about the launch PlayStation 3. God, you know what? This is going to be really fun to stream all of these new machines coming out. I absolutely will stream more Polymega, by the way. What I think I will do is I will try to kind of theme up some classic stuff with new releases or something that I can play on the base unit. I've only got the base unit. I don't have any of the modules. But I can play some classic Saturn or Sega CD or PlayStation 1 stuff. Alright, here we go. And then I'm still planning on having Brian Bernal from Polymega on Vic's Basement. Goku, good to see you! Hope things are going well for you, Goku. I know that you're living in a... I think you're in the Seattle area, so I think you're living in one of the what are they called now? The anarchist jurisdictions or something. I don't know what's going on down there. I traded my original PS4 for a Slim last year for fear of it dying. My Slims, plural, have had way more problems. Interesting. Yeah. I've been fairly lucky. I think my launch 360 died, but oh, I wanted to hover like I was in a Zelda game for a second. Interesting. Oh, now I can turn into a bee. Well, how did I get this? How did that just appear? That wasn't there before, was it? I have to shoot something. Shoot something. That's it. Lovely. Oh, a flower. Oh, do I talk to them and then they release something? Cool. Wow. Was I supposed to do that? I don't know if I was, but I did it. This is so great. There's something going on with the jurisdiction things. Crazy jurisdictions. Seattle's one of them. Sunshine is harder than I remembered. Yes, absolutely. Part of that has to do with, that's Chris Dugan bringing that up. Part of that has to do with the camera, I think, right? Super Mario 64 has been tough for me. Adrian Leon, who was on the stream earlier, I don't know if he's still there, beat the game already this weekend. That's some dedication. Super Mario 64 has been fantastic to replay, but it's also been one where I've had to hold in all the swears while I play with my kids. And she's been like, are you okay? As I'm turning purple playing the game. Hyperventilating. Yeah, limited physical version is okay, but limited digital doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, that is weird, Vomits. That's right, this is one of those, they're turning off the tap type games, like they're closing the Disney Vault in March. Nuts. Sunshine, I have always thought, and even after Odyssey has the best camera in 3D Mario games, the lack of analog triggers makes Sunshine harder on the Switch. The game is designed perfectly. Interesting. Was she around when you played Cuphead? No. I did play a little bit with her. I showed it to her. And, you know, I let her use the Switch Lite that Nintendo shot to me for review. She's kind of claimed that, which is pretty cool. And I always suggest that she should play more Cuphead. She's like, it's too hard. Very hard game. Vic, how will you play Cyberpunk? I think I'm going to ask for it for the Xbox Series X, if I can get a code that way. Because I don't have one of those fancy 3080s, and you know, I know they're going to be in very high demand, short supply. I'm going to try to get one and show it off to you guys, but I don't have one, and I spent money already on a PS5, and then tomorrow I'll likely be spending money on a Series X, so I don't know if I'll be also buying a new computer. Because the computer I have is a laptop, so I need to do the whole thing. But I think it's going to run really well on the Series X. So I want to play it on that. But I'll be happy if it comes on the PS5. That's fine too. Although they're supposed to be on current gen, right? So maybe I'll start on the Xbox One X and then move it over to the Series X. Will you play Watch Dogs Legion and Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Yes, I will. I think I've got another preview session for both of those games. Tentatively booked. And I had fun. I had a ton of fun with both of those titles when I checked them out before. But I definitely, yeah, I'll be reviewing both of those games. Those are huge. Goku asking about the G4 TV relaunch. Can't really talk about the G4 stuff. I can't talk about anything yet. Just put it this way. I would love to have a company work with me and allow me to showcase some of the talent and experience that I've had putting a lot of excellent content together. And if there happens to be a company that would require some really killer content around this space, I've been a pretty dependable partner to have that have, over time. So hopefully something happens that way. Squirrel! There you go, Wilden. Hey, if my R button doesn't work on my Switch, would be screwed playing with comes to this game. Kevin Smitty. That is an excellent question. Yes, I think that there are some things that you need. I don't know what I'm supposed to do on this right now. I can fly. Vic is a gaming industry veteran. Of course he's involved. Uh-oh. Let the speculation begin. I think I'm supposed to fly up there, yes? You sure don't get those for very long. Man, I would like to just have this bee suit forever. Look how cool he looks. Oh, I gotta get up there. There we go, there we go, there we go. Understood, understood. Alright. Get up there, get up there, get up there, Mario. Go, go, go. Oh. Oh, I've got it again. I've got it for a little while. Here we go. I lose the bee in the water. Thank you. Okay, here we go. So don't fall in the water. Okay, I'm trying, guys. Here we go. The challenge is definitely ramped up a little bit since the last time. I think I need to get on a hill, maybe? There we go. Get up. Get up. Get up. No. That's it. Brilliant. Brilliant. What a gorgeous game. Oh my god. Wow. Must get all the shiny gems. I missed one of them too, didn't I? Oh, 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 oh! Get over there. Don't fall in the water. God, this is gorgeous. Alright, here we go. Get up there, and then let's go flying. Oh, I can stick to the honeycombs, that's right. What's in here? Nifty. Love it. Get over there. Wilden, new member, thank you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate that very much. Okay, let's get over here, get over here, get over here. Whoop, whoop. Come on, my douche. Dababa. All right, there we go. No, no. Oh my God. Ah! So many different ways your perspective is challenged and shifted on this thing. Okay, I got it. All right, okay. Go, little bug. Go, fly, go, fly. Go, bee. Get, fly. No. Get up there. No, all the way down. Oh, man. Okay, here we go, here we go. Get over here, get over here, get over here. Do this, get it. But if I missed one, I probably missed something cool, didn't I? I got this. Rad. Oh, I think the Mario is my favorite Mario. I love this character. He's so cute. This is awesome. Okay, okay, so there was no extra thing. Wonderful. Okay. Oh! So I missed a little spot. I could have gone back the other way. And who might you be? A physician, we presume. No matter we are in the most vexing predicament and require assistance, the most furious itchiness plagues our entire being. It must be stopped. Please find the source at once. This is sensational. I was having a total blast playing Sunshine, but this just kills it, I think. This just feels luxurious playing it again in 2020. Okay. And now I really want to check out Galaxy 2 again. I sure hope that's coming to the Switch. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I see. Oh, they're all on the bug. Okay, they're all on the bee. Okay. Nate! Oh, wow. Ah, I see. The bee is in pain because they have all these stars stuck in them, all the star pieces. Okay, here we go. Self-destruct, new member. Thank you. You guys rock. What's the little arcade machine behind you? This is a little Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. It's from New Wave Toys, and oh, I forget the name of the New Wave Toys is like the mother company. You guys remember what these are called? Oh, the Replicades. Yes, the Replicades. They're very cool. So you can actually play the game. So it's totally playable. They have a whole collection of them, and so you can make a little mini arcade. But you know, it's nice to have stuff that's lit up in the background there, huh? Self-destruct, so rad, man. It's awesome. I found this channel last year. Was glad to see EP was still going. Thank you for still doing this after all these years. Thank you, Wilden. Yeah, I was. I've talked about this in the past, but it was a very interesting time when the shows were coming off the air in 2015. At the end of 2015, I didn't quite know what to do, and it was actually Ubisoft that invited me to the Division event in January. And so we wrapped up in December of 2015, and then in January I got invited to this Division event. And, I'd had to lay off the whole team because there was no broadcaster, there was no partner for us to have a production entity together to build programming. And I was still having conversations with people. I continue to have conversations with people to build stuff up again. But then I thought, okay, well, I'll go to this event, Yubi. This will be great. And I did. And I just brought my iPhone with me and had the cables and stuff to hook up an EP microphone. And I shot some interviews. And they were solid. It was fun. And then I edited this stuff together and stuck it on our YouTube channel and got a bunch of views, and people were quoting the interview that I did in a bunch of places, and I was like, well, I get, everybody else is doing this, and people are finding their way through it, and I said, okay, I guess I'll do that, and so we kind of started up again as a digital video brand in 2016, and then we've just been challenging ourselves with different elements, like starting with the Vancouver Film School Cafe in 2019, we started to make EP Live, and then that was going great, and then the damn pandemic has happened, and so I've had to bring all the production into this, space. It's not huge, but yeah, it's fun to continue making the content and doing the interviews and the commentary and the reviews, and now more and more live streams, so this is super fun. You're the only person I know who creates TV quality content on YouTube, and it's awesome. Goku, very kind. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Well, I mean, sometimes I feel like that may be one of the issues with our channel, and it's not because I don't think we're better than other channels or anything like that, but there is this connection to our TV roots for sure. And I think so much of the attraction of YouTube is that it's regular people that have figured out how to make some stuff with their video cameras, and we've been trying to make stuff look a little bit slicker and a little more polished because the roots of EP has been broadcast. And honestly, I would like to grow a team again and build as much content with a bunch of people as I can. And so I feel like people knew us from a place and then they didn't really know that we were here, or when they find us and they're new and they think, well, who's this guy? He sounds like he's from television, and it's not very YouTube-y. But this is the way I know how to be. I'm just me. I just do me. Your content reminds me of a part of the industry that I feel has dimmed a bit, and I hope G4 can bring it back. Honestly, what I really don't like so much about the current sort of climate and the current culture is this real readiness to just slam game companies and just accuse them of awful, evil, nefarious things. And certainly there's an element of frustration that is justified for sure. There's some stuff that all of us have problems with, but generally, I know a lot of game makers, and they are just working their butts off trying to do cool things, and I feel like that is forgotten a lot. And I also feel like the conversations with game makers are getting forgotten a lot, and that's what I've always done. And so I love to continue to do that, and I also have some really deep connections within the games biz, and I like to tap into those and bring more than just me on a soapbox. That'll be a part of what I always do, but I think there's a lot more to be done, and so I try. But I appreciate the hell out of all of you guys watching this, and out of subscribing and becoming EPN members. And if you ever pick up any of the merch or whatever, please tweet me with pictures of yourself, and we'll share that. It's incredible to find a new path, and to have support like this has just been so overwhelming and so kind, and it's very cool. And it's kept me on this path. I was at a crossroads in 2016. It's like, okay, what am I going to do? And then you guys all sort of paved the way for me to continue to do what I've always done. And I was not expecting that. And it's incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it very much. Okay, we live here in the observatory with Mama. All right, so I went into there. Where do I go now? I picked up 5 stars. Or 4 stars. Okay, so she's opened up something else. Your friends are waiting for you in the garage. Okay. All right, so I'm building a spaceship, I believe. Let's go check it out. It'd be interesting if I don't know if this is true. I haven't checked any like hints or tips or whatever. But it'd be interesting if Nintendo pieced in little allusions or connections or secrets tied to Mario Odyssey or some of the other Mario games. It would be very cheeky and clever if they did that, but I doubt they did. But I would love that. Okay, so stuff that came out later. Vic, it's not just you. You also do Yoda, Walken, Alfred, and Grover. That's impersonating Yoda. Thank you so much. I like how open and honest you are with your reviews and everything else you do with and for the industry. Thank you, Crisco. Thank you. It's very sweet. Sam I Am 111 is here. If there is anything I could do to help provide content, I'm willing to help. That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for welcoming me. Just noticed the messages chat. Was it refreshing? That's so sweet. I hope you keep doing this forever, Vic. Well, that's what the motto is, right? Play forever. That's the idea. People all seem to forget that publishers like EA and Activision are the ones that ruin other great games. It's not the devs' fault. Do this forever, Hip Hop Dan. How did you feel about Avengers? I remember tweeting at you asking if you were excited for it. You said I was. I gave it an 8 out of 10 what I've played so far, and I actually loaded up a little bit more last night, and I instantly had a great time with it. I know friends like Reiner over Game Informer and Greg Miller, they've been loving it, and it's been making me honestly a little bit jealous that I'm not playing that. I really want to play it, and my little retaste of it last night was so fun. My cap is a level 12 or something like that. It's not super. I beat the game, but I didn't. I haven't done the grinding part of it, and it's not that I want the costumes. It's not the costumes, but I really like the combat, and I like how clearly defined each of the different superheroes is. It's not perfect, but it's really fun, and you guys know I'm a nut for that stuff. I've done a whole side-scrolling superheroes feature on the channel, and more of that is coming, by the way. But I'm just so happy that we get a massive game like that, and all of these new downloadable pieces are going to come for it. So I'll definitely going back to that. I might stream some more of that soon as well, by the way. Goku, no interns. No, I've done that before, but you know, right now it's weird, man. Right now it needs to be kind of me on my own right now. But we'll see what 2021 holds for us. But there is a lot of work to do, and I've talked about this quite a bit. Like covering all the stuff that's happening. That's a major part of it, but also accessing this incredible archive that we have. That's incredibly important to me. And it's a tremendous amount of work that I don't have the budget or the manpower to deal with currently. But that's something that I'm really trying to do. Blair Farrell, it's still very broken, Avengers say. He's talking about the Avengers, he says. Watching you play Galaxy with such fondness convinced me to get it. But I just spent half an hour playing Super Mario 64. Mike Bouchard, yes. Okay. Oh, you worked, Wilden, you work in LA as a brand ambassador for E3 has been great. That's so cool, man. Yeah, it was so weird to not go to E3 this year. And it was also, it's also been a weird year because it feels like E3 has gone on all summer. It feels like E3's not ended. We're still in E3. Feels like, because new stuff's happening every day. Okay, I guess I talked to this. Okay, so they're fixing the Starship. Now I go back and talk to Rosalina. Okay. This is definitely what happens when I stream, is like I totally lose track of what I'm doing or what I'm supposed to do or who I'm talking to. So you guys help me out, okay? Here we go.
Look.
I went. Your friends are waiting. I went over there. They sent me back to you. What's happening? Okay, I'll go back. All right. I got nothing but time here. Little Mario running errands. Razzin' frazzin'. Imagine grumpy Mario. I guess that would be Wario. It'd be really fun to play this whole thing as Wario. Nintendo should totally do that. What kind of starship will it be? Can't wait. Okay, leave it to us. Okay, oh, do I talk to the stars? Yeah, this ship is for the Toads. Okay. Let's see, we're building a starship. Okay, I know that. Do I gotta jump in here and spin it? Is that what you guys want me to do? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Do I throw... No. Okay. Who is that, Rosalina? She sent me to you! What do you mean? You guys are supposed to be my friends! What's happening? Do I talk to this person? Where are we? I want to go home. I'm so homesick. Okay. Okay, I know I'm at the Comet Observatory. Howdy, Mario. If you're looking for everybody, they're back this way. Okay, I don't... what do I do? What do I do? If Xbox purchased Bethesda, what will happen to PS exclusive Deathloop? Brian Cintron. All of the deals that were in place are still in place. And you know that Microsoft is going to publish a lot of their Bethesda-owned games on PlayStation. Okay, what is this? Can I jump into this? No, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Anybody got any hints? I think you go back to the dome to get more stars. So I go back in here to get more stars? Let's see. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, I have 4. I think good things will happen when I get 5. And it's fun being the bee, so let's go back to Honey Hive Galaxy. No idea, but maybe I just finished the story of Galaxy, and I'm gonna do 100%. It's so fun. Alex Booth. Goku asking, did I ever consider going back into acting? I mean, I think about it every once in a while, but honestly, I'm really busy, so it's hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine. You know, taking the time to go and audition or get an agent or do any of that stuff. It sure would be fun. I have a lot of friends that are actors, and I love talking with them. I respect that art form so much. I don't know. Life is long. Roads are you know, long and windy, as the Beatles said. I'm quoting the freaking Beatles right now. Who knows? That would be pretty wild. Somebody asked about my favorite E3. Let me recount tales of my favorite E3 as I fall into a black hole. I don't know if that's some weird analogy there. You know, certainly the first E3 that ever was also my first big video game trade show. I was at the E3 95. That was pretty monumental. That was pretty massive. I've talked about this a little bit before, but I met George Lucas at that E3. He was just walking by with some friends, talking about the game industry. He's always been so, you know, acutely aware of the power of technology. Clearly, and he also had LucasArts. But he was walking by, and I saw him talking to this guy, and I just totally butted in. I was so I was just overwhelmed and overcome with like, I gotta go speak to George Lucas. And I ran up to him and I said, I just want to tell you I'm a huge fan, and I gave him my business card, and my last name was Lucas. And he was gracious, but also was like, okay, why are you interrupting me? I was talking to somebody, but I think he got it. Luckily, I had a TV crew right beside. I had our TV crew because we were shooting there, so I wasn't like just coming in from the cold. I looked like I was in the media at least. So he was maybe a little more gracious than he had every right to be. But I was also very gracious. As rude as I was also definitely showing him mad respect and love, and he picked up on that. And I got the chance to interview him quickly at the MTV Movie Awards, and he was certainly aware of the Star Wars stuff that we were doing with Electric Playground. They used to play some of those crazy segments that we'd make, where we'd give Tommy or Jeff or whatever lightsabers, and we'd have force effects or whatever. And they would play them at company meetings, because this was all before everybody had lightsaber, filters and effects that they could plug into Adobe Premiere. We have an incredible art gallery, or an incredible art director in our posse of incredible people that have worked on the show, and he just figured it out, man. He was able to give us, blasters and lightsabers and all kinds of incredible effects in the middle of our interviews. And so LucasArts used to love that stuff, and they would play them for George Lucas, and I heard we got the big thumbs up. They enjoyed our ridiculous ideas and us having fun. So that was crazy. And then you guys all know Michael Jackson was at the Sony PlayStation party, the launch party that year, and I was like 5 feet from Michael Jackson, which was surreal. That was also, that first E3 was also the year was like, I'm in the right business. I've made the right decision to make a TV show about video games. This is huge, man. I met George Lucas and Michael Jackson at this party, and why do I sound like Bill Cosby? It's weird. But it was profound, talking to Peter Molyneux, and I met Jeff Minter and the Trammell brothers. We interviewed them about the Atari Jaguar stuff. And I think we talked to Trip Hawkins about launching 3DO, and we met everybody. I met Tommy Tallarico at the first E3 and got an interview with him. It was nuts. It was really affirming, and they just grew bigger and crazier from there. The Atlanta ones were huge. Finding out about Metal Gear Solid, interviewing. I think I met Miyamoto at the very first E3 as well. I ran up and introduced myself, and I met Ed Boon and John Tobias at the very first E3. Yeah, it has to be the first E3. I mean, there's been incredible memories and moments all the way through, but that first E3 was so seminal, so important. I had a story, you might be able to find this online actually. I had a quick interview from the New York Daily Post. They were interviewing people about going to this big video game trade show, and they focused on me as part of the storytelling. Because I was one of the only people there with an idea for a television show. There were news crews and things there, but we were there shooting on expensive media on Betacam SP. Spent some real money on a crew that year, and my pitch was pretty solid already by that point, and so this New York Daily Post, I think, the newspaper, they did a story, and I was prominently featured. I think they put a picture of me in there and everything, which was nuts. It was a pretty big deal for this, never had produced anything wannabe producer, because I hadn't really produced anything out of Vancouver. That was spending our own money on the trip and the crew. I'm not reaching that to go and cover this medium. I made a lot of friendships too on that first year that I still know, like lots of people that I am still in touch with every day or every week. Because people don't leave the games business. That's the other beautiful thing about it. It's an amazing industry. That's why I guess I get a little perturbed that there's a lot of people, you know, that sit back on soapboxes and make videos or write columns about how crappy everybody is and how greedy everybody is. And there's definitely an element of that. There always has been. Like, people were figuring out ways to get quarters as quickly out of you as they possibly could back in the arcade days, and that kind of attitude has persisted. But generally, people make video games because they freaking love video games, and they work their ass off to find ways to engage us and entertain us. Okay. DJ Fife, good to see you. Umbrella Reject, interesting how incompetent he is at playing Mario when he's been into video games for more years than I've been alive. Umbrella Reject. Thanks, bud. Thanks for the support. I was mid-conversation. Love comments like that, though. So classy. Okay, here we go. Alright. So now I gotta focus on my playing, because don't want to waste Umbrella Reject's time here. Here we go. Alright. There we go. I don't know where I'm going, but we will get there together, alright? Let's do this. Okay. See the shadow. Let's do it. Can I say hi to Rachel, my wife? She loves me. Of course. Hello, Rachel. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if you're watching, but I hope everything is going well. And you and your husband, DJ Fife, are doing well. Everybody's healthy in your home and in your life. Odd times we're living in, huh? I really enjoy all of your stories, Vic. You've done so much in the industry, and your insights are always fascinating and enthralling. Graham, love you, dude. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Yikes. Can I defeat those guys, or do they just, I can't remember. Okay, here we go. Take that. Okay, I've transformed into Rainbow Mario, and I'm invincible. Jacob, thank you, brother. Jacob Marroquin. That's awesome. Are you playing with Joy-Cons? No, I'm playing with the Pro Controller, Switch Pro Controller. Transformed into Rainbow Mario, I'm invincible. Okay, cool. There we go. Love it. Yes! Take that, Caterpillar. Oh, I can shoot this thing super quick like that. Okay, poof. Just jump in there. Ooh, tasty! Eunice, good to see you. Bladebler, oh yeah, I forgot to ask, what capture card am I using? I'm running off of the AverMedia 2 Plus. So it's external, and I'm running this off of a, I'm running this off of an iMac, believe it or not, but I do all my editing on a Mac, so I'm just using the sort of work computer that I have. And I've got the, I don't want to unplug anything here, but I've got the Switch plugged into the Stealth Dock that Genki sent me. So this is turning out to be a very effective little device. Okay, I'm not going to touch that. I don't want it to become unplugged. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's that queen bee that I rescued before. My question is, how does Vic play this game so well while busting through this level? Thank you, Self-Destruct. Alright, here we go. Ooh! Can you guys... I mean, are you guys as excited for the theme park as I am? Like, all of these different stages just feel like we've actually traveled to a theme park. Right? Oh, my health grew to 6. It's like they've been designing theme park levels forever, man. I can't wait to go to the Super Mario World. That's gonna be so amazing. Okay, come on. Oh, that's it. That's how you get the height. They just trained me. You see, I didn't know how to do that before, but they trained me. Now I can do it. Here we go. Here we go. Have I ever heard of Cameo? Yeah, I've definitely heard of the Cameo thing. Yes. I think that Cameo has been a bit of a lifesaver for a lot of the celebs that go to the cons and stuff right now, right? Because they can't really do the autograph sessions and stuff right now. Vic, have you ever played any of the Zelda? Yes, I have, Andrew Flaherty. I've played the Zelda games. Yeah, they're great. I may cry when I actually step into the Mushroom Kingdom. I love that the entrance is a green pipe. It's crazy, right? I'll tell you something. That Universal, I've been to the Florida Universal Studios and the California one, and the Florida Harry Potter world is so freaking incredible. It absolutely blew my family. And we weren't even huge Harry Potter fans at the time. We have since become massive Harry Potter fans because my daughter's into the books. But even then, we recognized how special it was. And then we were at the California one just before the pandemic, actually, earlier this year, and it's very good. But it's like a scale model version of the one that you get in Florida. So if you happen to live in that Florida area and you hit that Universal Studios out there, be very grateful that you have a theme park of that caliber so readily available. It's amazing. I found you back in '98, watched you guys till you guys were off of G4. Well, I appreciate that. I expect or suspect that there might be a bunch of Americans on the stream right now. Thank you, by the way. And a lot of people were new to us when we hit G4, but we'd been on television in various formats starting in '97, in late '97. And we ran on Discovery Science for a couple of years, which was a great partnership, working with Discovery. They really enjoyed the show, and it was very different from everything else that they were producing. Thanks for the shout-out, Vic. My pleasure, DJ Fife. Thanks for being here. It's awesome. And thank your wife as well. Yeah, I want to go back to the Florida one. We have a lot of escalators in the Hollywood one. Yeah, it's still great, but it's a totally different thing in Florida. So I'm very excited to see. Yeah, that was my tangent. Very excited to see what Universal does with the Mario universe. I expect, like Abby was saying, it's going to be an emotional thing for all of us gamers to go to this Mario experience. And hopefully we'll be able to do that safely next year, right? Okay, so now I have 5. This is one of many domes on this observatory. You call it the terrace. Okay, so now I have 5 grand stars. Where do I go now?
Look.
Your friends are waiting for you in the garage. I think they want to tell you something. Okay, I was there. Okay, I'll go back to the garage. Let's see if anything new happens. Andrew Lardy, they should make a Disney theme park. Maybe they'll think of that. Very excited for the park, but it's called Super Nintendo World, but it's mostly Mario stuff. Interesting, unknown. Great observation. Right, there should be Metroid rides. I think it's just the beginning, right? I watched you on the A Channel and Space back in the day. St. Moop. Yeah, we had different partners all over the place. At one point in Canada, because we were independent, I was able to do different deals with different companies, but we had relationships with the Craig broadcasters, which were a bunch of like the A Channel stations, and they had MTV Canada. And so we were on A Channel and MTV Canada and Space and the new VR stations, and then Rogers picked us up for G4 Canada. So, and we were making two weekly shows at that time, EP and Reviews on the Run. But we were on all of these channels, and so you could click around on all these different stations and Canadian TV, and it's like, oh, there's EP, there's reviews, there's EP, there's reviews. It was crazy. It was surreal. An F-Zero roller coaster, that would be amazing. Taz knows it. KVOS Bellingham was our very first broadcaster, very first market. Vancouver market, but they were based in the LA. The new RO as well. I remember EP showing up. Okay, so I still don't know what to do here. We're building a starship. So happy. Do I say anything? Do I just bounce on their heads? Leave it to us? Okay, alright. I guess I just go back and, I guess the garage opens later? Oh, right, yes, I have to create all of these, bridges to the different spots. I can't go up there yet, okay. Alright, let's get over here. I want to hug a giant Kirby waddling around the world of Nintendo. I think you may get your wish, Mario. Funny how Discovery and other brands set up these theme channels and eventually the content had nothing to do with the theme, Andrew Spurrell. Yeah, I think it's a chase when you start to get ratings and you have to kind of keep reinventing and thinking of different ways to bring an audience in so that the advertising is in. It's challenging, right? And specializing was the key when all of these digital channels started to happen. But then, of course, the internet really changed all that, and people were watching very specialized things online. And so now I think a lot of broadcasters have tried to open up and become a little bit more general in the types of content that they make. Are you a surfer? Absolutely. Oh, but this is your first time ray surfing, right? Well then, let me show you the ropes. Actually, I did some ray surfing in Super Mario Sunshine, but I will learn again. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's try this. Oh, it's all, okay. Okay, that's how I turn left. This is going to be hard, guys. You guys are going to be watching me get frustrated here. Turn to the right. Okay, that's how you turn right. Let's try this. Motion controls, my nemesis. All you need to do is hold down to speed up. That's all you need to know. Now give it a go on the course. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. So far, so good. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Awesome. Trevor, good to see you. Bryant Mitchell. Channel drift or network delay. Is there a little network delay? How's the stream looking? How's it sounding, everybody? Ah! I do get the occasional freezes, I've noticed. And I'm still figuring out why. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I'm still upright, and I haven't fallen to my doom. Doom, now owned by Microsoft. Ah! Oh! Occasionally freezing, Bryant says. Oh, I can't read these here. What am I doing? Okay. This is the closest I've been to Wave Race in many a year. All right. I'm surprised they haven't put the Ray in the Mario Kart yet. Yes, Andrew Spurl. Good comment there. All right, so I got a gold medal. Look at this. Banking them stars. Used to watch EP and reviews on the run. Really missed the hidden gems. Buried treasures. Close, though. Close. I'll give you a golden star for that. That was, Do is Dead. Dio, I'm expecting more, especially from a big company like Nintendo. I would just stick with my original copies. There you go, Dio. First try, did it. Miryoku 7. Abby Jameson went through a whole lot. Okay, I'm bipolar. Miryoko, Yoku, I hope you are doing all right. It's good to have you here today. Okay, a wave race ride at the Universal Park would be amazing. Love it. Vic, way to go on your response to the silly Canadian Icon Award nominations. Spoken like a real Canadian, Museum of Skin. Yeah, I read it and it's just like, I don't want to compete for, like, it's just like saying I'm the, I don't know. It's like, anyways. Yeah, it just felt wrong. I'm happy for how it all turned out. I can understand with Capcom and Sega, but I expect rare replay effort with Nintendo. Just wait until Nintendo makes a proper collection. Dio, not a bad comment right there. Finite Joy, EPN fan since 1998, and until the day I croak. Love you. Thank you. That is awesome. Okay. I suspect we are just going to have to go and collect some more stars. That's the idea here. That's the name of the game. The Loop-de-Loop Galaxy. So I just have to collect the 1 there. I need 8 to get to there. I can't go to this one. There's some more in these. Okay, all right. Maybe there's another thing I can get to. What else? Can I look in here? What's in here? Let's see. Sit down over here, Mario. Can I do that? No. Can I see this? No, I cannot. Okay. I would have loved to play the Space World prototype of Sunshine or concept art. Yeah, you're making some fantastic points, Dio. I'm going to remember these points when I do the review of the package here. Everything else is dark in the land. I've just fallen my doom. No, everything else is dark, so I can't really jump into anything else yet. I don't think, right? Let's see. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. These guys got nothing for me. I keep walking over here. They like to say the same things. Come on, dudes. What am I doing? You can count on us, Mario. We're all in this together. Leave it to us. All right. Got another one up. Thank you. This is locked off. I think it's the only one. I have 6 stars, and nothing else is open yet, right? Anybody know when the next thing is open? The next dome? This is where I landed. Just the terrace, okay. Now, if I go over here, do I light it up? Do I use the stars to light up things? Maybe I do. Can I go in there? No. I kind of forget. I forget all of the... I know these things all turn on eventually. Does it just happen, or do I have to use stuff I've discovered? So this is all closed. Gonna fall to my doom. Hey Vic, are the old EP forums archived anywhere? I've met great in real life friends through them. You know, they may be. I do have backups of stuff. But you know, obviously, as the company got bigger, I had networking people that did a lot of that archival stuff, and I don't have any of those folks with me anymore. So there may be, I mean, there's backups of the old EP website and all the written work that was there. We used to be a massive website. I mean, that's how we started as a website. A lot of people actually got their start in games. Journalism through the EP website. I think we, at one point, had hired Mark Saltzman and Steve Tilley, and they were contributors. And we have a lot of that work. I just don't have it all. I don't have the budgets to piece all of that together again. Because you know what it was? We were we became much more about our television product. And we had to really focus on TV, and so we kind of shifted from the internet. There were different points in EP's history where the internet was way more important to us, our website was way more important to us than even our television show was. But eventually what happened as we made more and more TV is our TV show became the primary thing. And of course, all of the broadcasters that we worked with didn't really want us putting our TV show on the internet, you know, and so we had to shift a lot more of our focus to just making shows, and so consequently, the web was never given the TLC that it deserved, and I guess that should be part of my archival planning as well. It's interesting if you go to the archive.org site and you check out early. Electplay.com was our classic URL. If you check out early content there, you'll see we've been going hard at this for a long time. You know, we were posting video in 1995 on our website. It was little tiny postage stamp sized video clips, but we were there. Vic, what's your bit rate at? It's at 4,500. And I don't know if it's the bit rate. I think it may be the processor on this computer may not be fast enough to keep up with all of what's happening here. I don't know. I have to do some more digging. This is basically my first week of digging into streaming off of OBS, so I've got more to learn for sure.
Yes.
David Monson, this game, I should stop expecting so much from Nintendo. This game is excellent. You're not wrong. This game is excellent. David, I'm a fanboy for the Big N too, but stop. It's all good. People can be critical. You will survive. Pleasure Cabbage, do you maintain the backups of the TV show yourself? I've had a colleague that I've been working with that I'm currently not working with because of the pandemic, and he has been helping me with archival of all the stuff. Blake Siefkin is his name. But obviously, you know, we're not sharing a communal workspace, and so that is not happening currently. But you can watch the first 6 seasons of EP on this channel right here, by the way. It's starting to freeze up more for you. You have to put a quarter in, James G. If a $20 collection like Mega Man Legacy is going to have improved performance, concept art, and challenges, so can Mario, Dio is saying. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I bet Vic's computer is still 100% better than ours, Finite Joy. It's an iMac. It's been, you know, a pretty well-performing iMac. I've been able to, you know, create a lot of work on this thing. Got a lot of work done. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I've landed back here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 5 minutes to Wapner. Okay. I get lost in my stories, guys. Don't know what I'm supposed to do. The game looks great on my TV. Is it, Blake is doing all right. He's doing all right. We sure miss working together. You know, he is an amazing collaborator, and I've been able to do so much stuff with him, so it's weird for me not to be working with him and seeing him every day. Hey Vic, when is the next season of EP Classic going to begin debuting on YouTube? I have put a pause on it. That is from Finite Joy, because I'm talking to folks, and ideally what I would like to do is, I said this on one of my last streams, I want to find a partner that understands and appreciates the value that we have with that content, and to help me find a way to archive it properly. And that would not be an inexpensive proposition, because there's a lot of material there, and I basically want to be able to database everything and be able to find, you know, content based on the person and the product and the location, and, you know, cross-reference in a million different ways, so that that content can be utilized in a million different ways. And so that is that's something that I'm working on. So in the, you know, while that continues to be explored, I thought the most prudent thing was to, you know, slow down on just uploading everything and making everything available on YouTube. So I feel like we've got a very good taste of what's possible with our episodes, but I'd like to do a whole lot more. I've done all this. Okay. I don't know what to do from here. I gotta think and figure out. But trust me, I want all of our content available. I want it all out there for people to check out and you know, be entertained by, and you know, we did some pretty incredible things through the history of EP, and it's always surreal for me to watch those episodes, man. They're like the weirdest home movies you can imagine. It's sad that Sunshine never had GameCube controller support. Sunshine is best played with the GameCube controller for the true Sunshine experience. Jerry D. The Pain. Vix, thanks for pointing out what I deem call-out culture in gaming. However, paywall-style microtransactions and DLC that was stripped out of the core game needs to be called out when it's bad. 100%. You know, I think we've entered into an era where games that give you the full price, or the full experience for the price, that's now come back in vogue, and people talk about that as like it's a new feature, but it's the way games always have been. But that bodes well for the future of the medium, and honestly, so does all of this subscription kind of modeling that's happening around Game Pass and stuff. I know there's some freaky things about ownership and you know, basically licensing the software. You don't really own it, but in terms of right, I'm saving the toads so they get on spaceship. But in terms of those kinds of issues, microtransactions and chintzy ways that some of the stuff can be monetized, it kind of it just sort of flies in the face of all that, because when you're talking about subscription, you're talking about time on the service, and so I think as more and more software goes in that direction, it won't be so much about trying to upsell you stuff as to keep giving you things so that you stay there. Plus, people have become quite exhausted around those scenarios when they're paying full price, and it's the first thing that everybody complains about at this point, right? Whether you're a critic or a player. So I think we're going to see some shifts. Can I climb up there? Vic, I just got the game delivered from Best Buy Canada today, but I'm watching you play instead of doing it myself. More fun with buds like you guys here. That's amazing, man. That's from Finite Joy. I appreciate what we've got. This collection is great, Kevin Smitty. Absolutely. Favorite console growing up? I would say, this is from Trevor Canapé Sweet. I would say the Super Nintendo was my beloved machine. I love that system. But this, honestly, I'm a massive Switch fan, especially because so much of my life is about travel. I talked about this on one of my streams not so long ago. It hasn't been this year. This year I've been here. This is where I've been, right, pretty much right here, or over there. But here or right there is where I've been. But I have spent a lot of time on planes, trains, and automobiles getting to different cities to talk about games being made, and the Switch was just like, what? They made this for me! And then this freaking stealth dock came out this year, and it's like the perfect little gadget that I would be able to take with me and plug into hotel rooms and stuff. Can't use it really right now. But I love this platform. It's amazing. I'm super excited about the idea of a more powerful version of this. We'll see if that comes to fruition. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? I keep getting lost because I'm chatting. To spin into a coconut and send it flying at those spiky things. Okay, now that's living. All right. Okay, so I gotta beat up the spiky things. Okay. Spiky things. Okay, so I have to... Got you. There it is. Oh, right. And then I can I look up? I forget that I have this thing. I think I forgot that I could do this when I played it on the Wii as well, but how do I reach those things? I can't even see them. Okay. Oh. All right, there. Like this. Yes, okay. Kind of have to approach this in full 3 dimensions. Okay. This guy. Got you. Play some coconut soccer. Here we go. Oh! How's the stream? Is it still looking all right? Is it choppy? Brian Cintron. Hey Vic, how would you feel if Kojima took over the Killzone project? What would the result of that magic bring to that franchise? That is an excellent question, Brian. Oh my God, you got my hype meter just exploded right there. That would be amazing. I miss Killzone, and I actually quite enjoyed a lot of what the hell was the last thing Kojima just made? I'm blanking on it. I enjoyed quite a bit of that, especially in retrospect about how important couriers have become in this reality. But I do miss a little bit more of the combat action that he's available that it has been available to him. So that would be incredible if he was able to. Why can't I think of the name of the Norman Reedus game? What the hell? What's the name of that thing? I'm thinking of Kojima game. But that would be amazing. I know that they use the engine, the Horizon Zero Dawn engine. Come on, guys, help me out. Death Stranding, there it is. I know that they use the Horizon Zero Dawn. Thank you for that, Mondo Blasto. They use the Horizon Zero Dawn engine. And they're very tight with the Guerrilla Games guys, so it would be amazing if they worked on that. And I think Ken, who was the producer on Death Stranding and worked on the Metal Gear stuff for a long time, has just moved to Amsterdam, and maybe that's part of it. I can't remember where Ken is working. But maybe he's going to be working with those guys, because Guerrilla is based in Amsterdam. Speaking of Spiky, how would you feel if Miyamoto was given full control to direct a Sonic game? Oh my God, you guys, how do we make some of this stuff happen? That would be incredible. And thank you very much, Mario. Great comment, and very kind of you to send that super chat. That's super cool. Thank you. And Brian Cintron, thank you so much for your super chat as well, man. Really appreciate that. I honestly would love for Sony, speaking of Kojima, to buy Metal Gear from Konami. Just outright buy it. It should be as important to the PlayStation brand as Spider-Man has now become. And we should get David Hayter back in the role, and we should get more regular content from the Metal Gear Solid universe. And Kojima theoretically should be the guy, you know, if he wants to do it. He might not want to do it. There might be so much, you know, such a bitter taste in his mouth about all that. But I sure miss kind of classic Metal Gear Solid. It'd be amazing. Tiger Man Show, good to see you. Hi, man. I am really excited for the God of War sequel. I as well. That team is incredible. Cory Barlog is a sensational creator and just a good dude. They sure built a masterpiece with the last one, huh? Oh, I see. Goodbye. There we go. Boom! Going somewhere new. Death Stranding, helping me out, Brian. Thank you. The game reminds me of King Kai's planet in Dragon Ball Z. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh yeah, the difficulty starts to ramp up here a little bit. There's a lot going on. Okay, don't jump into there. That looks painful. Here we go. Hit the electric walls. There we go. Get under here. Can I go up over here? I can, but watch out. Oh my gosh. Okay. So cool. Oh, it's so alive, this game, right? Everything's squishy and bouncy and sparkly. Gorgeous. I wouldn't mind if they made a Super Mario Galaxy 3, right? Just sort of took this pattern and ran with it, improved it for the Switch. That'd be dope. I guess in a way, Odyssey kind of did that. Metal Gear should be remade on PlayStation 4, 100% on PS5, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. Hello! I rescued you! Now bounce on your head. Your attacks won't reach those mean-looking aliens, but here's a great idea. What if you tried to bounce something back at them? Okay. Okay, here we go. Yes! Kaboof! Bam! That wasn't that hard. Hi, Jadis15, good to see you. Man, I wish it was the weekend, Billy Goat, Sniffer17. Yeah, the weekends fly by even during the pandemic, don't they? By the way, I hope everybody is doing all right in this crazy time. I know a lot of families are affected in some pretty severe ways, and I hope everybody that's watching this right now is doing all right and their families are doing okay. My heart goes out to everybody that is dealing with some heavy stuff. I'm aware of that at all times. And it sometimes feels very weird to spend a lot of time talking about these what can feel like superfluous or silly escapes, but I also know that they help us find joy in this world and are very important. And that's what, you know, honestly, I want to celebrate on EPN. That's what we've always done. Be careful, there's a big danger up ahead. That's the way I like it. Tiger Man Show is doing well. I may need to bounce out and grab a glass of water here. My throat's getting a bit dry. Shoot a star bit at the glowing thing, and a coin will pop out. Live in Ontario, thinking of you and yours in BC, Victor. Take care, my friend. That's nice, fine-eyed joy. I feel like I'm going to be coughing, so I'm going to pop out for a second. You chat amongst yourselves. I'm just going to grab some water. I'll be right back. I'm back. Water in that mug, sure. Yeah, I just filled it to the brim with straight whiskey. Let's do this! Everyone, I'm begging you, please say watermelon smash. Okay, what does that mean? All right, so many devices here, I don't know what to pick up first. Okay, let's go beat this big boss. And I think after I beat this boss, if I survive it, if I beat this boss, I think that's gonna wrap us up for our stream for today. But let's see how I do here. I'm getting verklempt. Yeah. I'm getting a dry throat from talking so much today. Okay, so I gotta bash the coconuts. Bash the coconuts back at the giant octopus, which describes exactly how I go grocery shopping, by the way. Oh, he hit it back at me. We're playing tennis. That's right. I freaking love this game. Oh my god. It's amazing how sometimes when you revisit some classic stuff, which you really liked back in the day, but it's like you get to play it again. It's almost like a brand new experience. You realize how special it is again, you know? It happens all the time. That's why it's important to re-release these titles or, you know, find some ways to honor the past. It's so important. I've been loving playing classic stuff on the Polymega, guys. Feels so indulgent and wonderful. Ah! Oh, you! Ah! There we go. Just earning some stars here. There we go. Okay, Watermelon Smash has some interesting requests there. Does the Polymega play Virtual Boy games? No, Andrew Larda. You've got weird questions. I love it, though. Keep them up. I really hope that Square Enix makes Chrono Trigger in the vein of Trials of Mana. That game deserves the spotlight again. That would be rad. You gonna get 120 in all 3 games? I will do as much as I can, Billy Goat Sniffer 17, but let me preface this by saying Star Wars Squadrons is coming. Crash 4 is coming. Cyberpunk 2077 is coming. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is coming. Watch Dogs Legion is coming. Immortals, what the hell is it called? Phoenix Rising? Yeah, Immortals Phoenix Rising is coming. There's a lot of good stuff. And there's a ton of these great little indie games. I want to play some more Hades. I'll tell you what I will be doing is I'm going to be doing more of this. I'll be jumping on and streaming with you guys. I'm really enjoying this. It's fun to have all my stuff working. It's fun to, you know, have a handle somewhat on this. I'll keep tweaking and tuning and trying to make the stream as polished as I possibly can. And I'll keep learning. And, you know, I'll be incredibly grateful if you come along on this ride with me and we play some games together. Does that sound all right? And then I also will, as I was able to do today with Sam, talking about the purchase of Bethesda from Microsoft, do some live interviews. And I think one that makes sense is Tommy Tellerico talking about the Intellivision and how things are going there. And then I think Brian Burnell from Magi, talking about Polymega would be great too, because you guys have a ton of questions about that machine. No, it does not play Virtual Boy, Finite Joy, and it does not play Vectrex games. That does, though. That plays Vectrex games. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for today. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the new members out there. Thanks for joining up on the EPN channel, and thank you to the Super Chatters, and thank you all for taking some time out of your day to come and join us here. You guys rock. Thank you, Sue. Thank you so much. We will see you soon, and until then, play forever.